All right, we're looking at a defensive clip here. This is man-to-man. So right here, we got a cross screen getting set right here. There's no defense on this cross screen. The player whose man is setting this cross screen right here has got to obviously jam this player as he comes through this screen. So the man getting hit with this cross screen has time to get on the other side. But you don't touch this player at all. So look at how far behind the play this player is. So you go cross screen straight into a down screen. Now, it doesn't matter because this player's so far behind the play anyways. But why is this big not staying attached and showing so that this player can't curl? So you didn't guard the cross screen the right way. Then you don't guard the down screen the right way. So now look, now this player has to come over and help here after his man hits this man coming off this down screen. So now look, now when he has to come help, now what does that do? That obviously opens this player. So now they're just going to swing the ball there. Now that forces help from that big, and now it's going to lead to eventually an open catch and shoot three. All right, we're looking at a defensive clip here. This is this zone right here. Okay, so right now you're going to see this player right here is about to cut through here. So what I don't understand is when this player cuts through right here, okay, why is this player, this is this player's area in the zone right here. When this player lifts up here, this is this person's area in the zone right here. So this player is leaving his space in the zone. So look what happens here. Look, we got two players going towards the wing right now. So now when another player flashes into this area in the zone, like why is this is this person's part of the zone? You got to stay in that area of the zone. When you don't do that, you give up layups. Okay, why are we going up the gut of this down screen right here? We got a stagger right here. What is this player doing? Why is he going up the gut? Just chase. Okay, right here. Chase off this outside hip. When you go up the gut like this, you're going to be giving up wide open catch and shoot threes, which is exactly what happens. So we got some miscommunication going on. I'm not really sure what you're trying to do here, but it's an easy problem right here that you see. This player here is guarding nobody. So, I mean, are you leaving this short corner wide open? I mean, this big obviously has got to occupy this big in the paint. Okay, so either this player is coming out here to bump this player back down, or you got this big can go guard in the corner, and then this player right here in the middle who's not guarding anyone, there's got to be communication about this, can then sink down and take the paint. But when you have this, I mean, you got this player is just in total no man's land. You got a player in the short corner here. You're allowing the offense to overload the strong side of the floor in the zone right here. So right here, this big is basically being asked to occupy two people, the short corner and the post. And when he tries to guard two people, he ends up guarding neither of them, and it ends up just being a dunk. You got to communicate there. Okay, so this is a mess right here. Look at this right here. The ball's going to get swung to the wing right here. Okay, look at this. We got two people guarding the ball right here. All right? So look at all the options the offense has. This short corner's wide open, okay? And look at the other thing we got. We got two people guarding this big right here. Why is this player's again in no man's land? This big here, that's his part of the zone. Why is this guard not up more? Because when this ball gets swung here, if you got two people guarding this big in the middle here, you're going to be giving up wide open catch and shoot threes. I mean, that's exactly what happens. Okay, don't lean right here. Look at this. They're setting a ball screen against this zone. Look at this player right here. You can't do this. Look how this player's leaning. Okay, now this player's just going to refuse the screen. Now that forces help from a different area of the zone. Look at now we got to send two people towards the basketball, and there's no one over here. So now when the ball gets swung over there, everyone's got to scramble out, pump fake, and now you give up an open. So again, we got this player in the middle of the zone guarding nobody. Look at this right here. Why is this player all the way here guarding no one? Now we have no one to guard the wings. And this player's going to miss this three terribly. But I mean, if this is a shooter, again, this player's in no man's land. There's no one in the middle of the floor. I mean, if there is someone that flashes to the free throw line extended area, then this big can come up. But there isn't anyone there. So now when the ball gets swung to the wing, you're again giving up a wide open catch and shoot three. I mean, you're going to get shredded if that's how you're defending in this zone. So this is what you can't do with a zone. You cannot gamble. Look at this. This is not a good possession for this player right here. Look at this. Okay, here comes one gamble. Okay, ball gets swung out here. Look at how far he's going out here. Why? This is gambling. Why are you trying to get a steal here? Because now look, now when he catches this, he's going to blow by him, and that's going to force help. Okay, so there's gamble number one. All right, here's gamble number two. Look at this right here. What is this player doing right here? He's going to gamble again. Look at this right here. Look at this little gamble right there. Because of that little awkward gamble right there, now this player can just rip and go into the lane. So now he's going to get beat again. Now here, there's going to be a charge, but you're getting lucky here. If this player right here does what he's supposed to do and just pulls up and drops it off to this man right here, that's a dunk. Okay, this player's got to stop getting blown by because he's got to stop gambling on all these passes right here. And you can see right there, it's a charge, but you get lucky there because that could have easily been a layup. Stop gambling. All right, so here we go. We got a down screen coming right here. What are we doing defensively right here? This player can't be sagging off. Look at this. This man setting a down screen. You can't sag off. Either you're switching or you're getting attached and you're showing so that this player can't curl. He has to go out, and this player can just chase and get on the other side. Well, also, the other mistake that happens here is this player doesn't chase. He's going to go up the gut of this down screen. And when you go up the gut of a down screen, you can be sure you're going to be giving up open catch and shoot threes. It's not good defense. All right, we got more disastrous defense here, okay? The ball's going to get swung to the foul line right here. All right, so right here, look at this is a terrible gamble. Okay, stop gambling. Look at this right here, that gamble. Now this ball can get kicked out right here for an open catch and shoot three. But number two, I mean, what on God's green earth is this player doing? This is your part of the zone. You got to see what this player's doing. If he flashes here, you got to step up and go with him. But I don't know, what is this player do? I have no idea what that player's doing. He's not even looking at all. So now look, now that player's just going to flash to the nail and catch and shoot jumper. What was that? Why does Oakland continue to go up the gut defensively? Look at this. Another down screen getting set. Look where this player's going. Going up the gut. You're always going to give up an open three if you're going up the gut. Just chase. Stay off his hip and chase. This player has got to show, which he doesn't again, but stop going up the gut. Look at that. You're just giving up open catch and shoot threes every time you do that. All right, more breakdowns in the zone. So they're going to throw the ball into the post right here. When the ball gets thrown into the post right here, okay, if there's a cutter going to this short corner area, this player's got to go with him. Up top right here, this player is being defended. This is this person's area of the zone. But if this player can't be staying out on the perimeter right here, if there's a cutter coming to this short corner area, he's got to go with him. And you can see he doesn't, so what do you think is going to happen? It's just a practice jumper. All right, when you switch a ball screen, you got to get underneath the screener. Look at this. Ball screen's getting set right now. Like right now, get underneath the screen. Let's back it up just a second. Right now, your ball screen, all right, you're immediately underneath the screener. When you switch over the top like this, look how he switches over the top. Now when you switch over the top, you're going to get slipped. And now, because you switched over the top, that forces help right here. That big has to go help, so now you're going to end up giving up a layup because of it. Get underneath the screener immediately when you switch. Okay, so again, we have someone guarding nobody for no reason. Look at this part. Look at the zone right here. Okay, so we got someone flashing to the free throw line extended area. All right, this player has someone in his space in the zone right here, right there. So he needs to get up. This big there's nobody in the paint right here. So why is this big not getting up and guarding this free throw line extended area? This player right here is going to occupy this short corner. If his man cuts here, then he's just going to flash and occupy the paint, so you're not giving up a layup. But look at this. Look at this guard is defending the free throw line extended area when you got a man right here at the top of the key. Just get this big up. He handles the free throw line extended area. This player gets up so that you're not giving up open catch and shoot threes. I mean, you're going to get shredded if you allow that. And then nobody boxes out. They got ball watching, so you give up a layup. All right, disastrous possession defensively. Ball's going to get thrown to the corner right here. So what's going on right here? Looks like this player wants to trap. Well, this big is going to back off right here. You're either trapping, okay, with this big up, and you're trapping in the corner. But if you're not trapping, this player, get underneath and play him straight up one-on-one. I mean, you're just letting this player get into the lane. So we have a botched trap right here. And then also, what is this player doing? Again, this player right here, this is this player's part of the zone. This player right here has got to be occupying this middle area, okay? You can't allow a cutter to be coming right here, and he's going to go out, so we got two, I mean, this player isn't even looking, but we got two people now occupying this part of the zone, so now everyone's wide open, and it just leads to a layup. Okay, another disastrous possession defensively right here. All right, so what is this player doing defensively? All right here, you're forcing now this big to have to defend both blocks. Why is this player here past the three-point line? Sink down. Get underneath the three-point line, because now you can occupy both of these two players defensively. Okay, so this player's out past the three-point line for I don't know what reason, and then this player, so that's an option. Or this player who's defending nobody, there's no one at the free throw line extended area, can sink down. So that, again, so you're not allowing the offense to overload this zone. Now you're putting this big to having to defend two different people. So right here, you get lucky. I mean, if this is what it should be, which is just a touch pass right here for a dunk, you know, but now you're not going to get so lucky. Because look at this right here. Two terrible things happen. One, terrible gamble right here. So this is this player's second mistake. He's going to gamble, which means this cutter is wide open. And then also, here, look at this. Why is this player defensively got his back turned towards the ball, towards the sideline? Get your back towards the baseline. So now you're seeing ball and man, and you're also not going to get smoked back door like this. But when you got your back to the sideline and you don't have your back to the baseline, now you're going to get beat back door, and now you're done. Now you force this player to have to help, so that drop-off pass right there is available, and it's a layup. Okay, so if you're trapping out of this zone, you can't allow the player to turn the corner right here. Look at this. This big has got to do a much better job of closing off this area right here. This player's going to close off this area right there, but you can't allow this ball handler to turn the corner, because then you're done. Okay, and look at this. He doesn't close off that area, so now you let him turn the corner, and now you're done. Now you're giving up something wide open, which is a little floater there. They miss, but you get lucky. All right, so this is communication right here. They're going to throw the ball down low in the post. Okay, there's the ball gets thrown down low in the post. So right here, when you have a cutter right here, again, this player's defending no one. You have got to step up into this area of the zone and take out this cutter right here. And you can't be late. Look how lazy. No one is moving to take out this cutter. So right here, I mean, this should be two. He misses it, but that's really bad defense. So I don't know what this player here for Oakland's doing defensively here. Okay, now the offense is going to set up like they're going to set a ball screen. So if this player comes off this ball screen, this player just steps up and is ready to guard. But he refuses the ball screen. So look at this. Where is this player going? Like right here, if he refuses this ball screen, step up this way. That bumps this player over here, allowing this player to guard the short corner, and this big can just take the big rolling. But look, he goes with the big on the screen. Why? So now when this player refuses this ball screen, he gets into the lane. This defensive player right here is not in the gaps at all defensively. I mean, this player here should be stunting and recovering back out, but it really breaks down because this player, what's he doing? When he refuses this ball screen, he's not ready to guard. So now you let him in the lane and it's a floater. Okay, so again, we got two people doing one thing right here. Look at this player at the foul line here. Why do we have two people guarding the ball right here? 1, 2. Okay? This player, when this player flashes to the free throw line right here, this player's got to sink into this area. This player's guarding the ball. We don't need two people guarding the ball. Okay? Because now, when this skip pass gets made, now this big's got to fly over there, okay? And now this player's going to be wide open. If this player just does what he's supposed to do, which is just stay at the foul line and deny this pass right here, now this pass can't get made because now this big can slide over there. Okay, but look at this. Again, you got two people guarding the ball, so it's just numbers. And then it's just bang right there, and now there's no one defending this player, so it's going to lead to a dunk. You don't need two people guarding one basketball. All right, so again, with two people guarding the ball, look at this. The ball gets swung to the wing right here. Why do we have two players guarding the ball? You're going to get killed this way. Because look at this. Short corner's wide open for a catch-and-shoot three, or if this big sprints out to guard the short corner, there's no one to guard the paint, and you're going to be giving up a dunk. right here. So when the ball gets swung to the wing, this player either steps up and this player goes down here, okay, or this player steps up here, this big flies over here, and this player flashes down. But again, it's just numbers. When you have two people guarding the ball like this, you have the short corner. If this big flies out here, then no one's guarding the paint. So you've got to even out the numbers there defensively. Again, we got two people guarding the ball. I mean, this is unbelievable. Again, so we got the ball. This player is guarding nobody in the middle right here. Why can't he step up and guard this part of the zone right here? This player now can stay in this short corner area. Look at this when you have two people guarding. That's going to be a catch-and-shoot three, but if this ball gets swung here, this is a wide-open corner catch-and-shoot three right here. Why do we want two people going towards the ball right here? This player's guarding no one. Get into this area of the zone. This big can handle the paint area, and then this player can handle this short corner area. But again, when you have two people guarding one, you're giving up an open catch-and-shoot three, but two, now this pass right here to the corner, and this man's going to be wide open. Why do we continue to have two people guarding one? Okay, again with two people guarding the ball. I mean, what is going on here? All right, right here, we got two players guarding the ball. So now all the offense has to do is swing, and now they're in the lane. See, right here, why is this big up? Get hit, bump him down. Now this player can slide up here. This player can guard the short corner area. You have one person guarding the ball, and then this player can occupy his spot in the zone right here. But again, it's just numbers. When you have two people guarding the ball, what do you think's going to happen? Swing, and now look. Now you force this player to have to defend two different people, so now you're going to be giving up easy buckets right here, and they stop it to, I don't know, do what. That's bad defense. Okay, so we got two mistakes here. Why is this player's leaning again? It looks like he's trying to anticipate a screen. You can't lean and cheat the screen because now this player's just going to refuse it and blow by you and get right into the lane. Mistake number one. Mistake number two is why is this player out beyond the three-point line? Get beneath the three-point line so you're in the gaps defensively. When this player comes this way, there's no driving lane. You can stunt and recover back out. Okay? But again, the breakdown is why is this player leaning and trying to anticipate the screen again? Because now you allow this player to just refuse it and get right into the lane. And look what happens. Now that draws help, and it's going to lead to an easy layup. That's bad defense. All right, so again, you're not in the gaps defensively. When the ball's in the corner right here, why is this player not? You get halfway. Okay? You're halfway between the ball and your man because now there's no driving lane. When this player comes this way, you can just jab at it. You stunt, and you have plenty of time to recover back out. But when you're hugging, why is this player hugging up the three-point line? Your man's 50 feet from the hoop. Who cares? Let's get halfway. Let's drop, okay, so that we can stunt and recover back out. We're halfway between the ball and our man. But when you aren't in the gaps defensively, this happens. Now you give this man a free driving lane he should never have, and he's into the lane, and it's a little layup. Stop having two people guard the ball. Look at this. When this ball gets swung to the wing right here, again, you got two people guarding the ball. Why is that the case? This player, stay here. This player, get to the free throw line extended area. This big now can occupy the paint. When you have two people guard the ball, though, look at this. Now this player is trying to be responsible for this player and this player, and what ends up happening is he's responsible for neither, so when that ball gets thrown to the free throw line extended area, now this big has to step up, and there's no one to occupy the paint, so you're just going to end up giving up a layup. So please, stop having two people guard the ball. Right here, okay? This player's fine. He's defending this player right here. Don't leave. When this player steps up, he's going to take the wing, okay? You're staying right here, and this player's going to sink down to the foul line. But again, when you have two people doing the one thing, now look, now that just screws up the numbers, and you're going to end up giving up a layup. Awful defense. Okay, so off this dribble handoff, you don't want to go over the top. Right here, dribble handoff's happening. This big's got to take maybe a half step back so that this player can come through. When you go over the top like this, look, now you're going to get screened, and you're going to allow this player to get into the lane. He's going to miss a little floater there, but you get lucky. Bad defense. Okay, so we got guys in no man's land right here. All right, let's watch where this player is right here. Okay, what's he doing? I mean, you got a man right here at the nail. Get to the nail, okay? Because first of all, you're just in no man's land. Because once this ball gets swung here, you got to get out. Okay, you got to be bumping this player down into the corner. But look, because this player's in no man's land, look when this ball gets swung. Now this player has to step up, and the short corner is totally left vacant. Again, get to this area right here. So when the ball gets swung, you can immediately sprint out, and this player can stay in the short corner. But this player's in total no man's land. So now look, swing to the short corner. No one's there. Wide open catch and shoot three. All right, communication right here. Comes a flare screen right here. Like right now, this big's got to be yelling, flare, flare, flare. So this player right now can get up and over the top of this early right here. When you don't start to get over the top of a flare screen early, you're going to get nailed by the flare screen. You can see there either isn't communication or that guard wasn't listening, but he's going to get hit with this flare screen, and now you're giving up a wide open catch and shoot three. So there's got to be a lot more hustle on this play right here. Okay, when this ball gets swung into the short corner area here, this big's going to sprint out. Now, that's good, but look at this. Now when the ball gets swung to the middle, this big has got to hustle back here. Because you know that as long as you're dangling out here, this player here now is going to happen to get stuck guarding two different people right here. See, look how lazy he is getting back. He's got to be sprinting back so that this player can step up right here and get back to his area of the zone right here. But that big is lazily getting back, so now what? You're just giving up an open jumper because that player had to guard two people.